and the neighborhood you're from.
My name is Laura Grimm. I live on Livingston Street, which is about 2 blocks south of here. And I came to the ANC meeting. We have a neighbor who's had dogs barking for about 2 years straight, and we are finally getting a hearing to hopefully have her dog stop barking.
Okay.
Okay.
And tell us a little bit about the whole dog nuisance, because we saw that on the itinerary for the meeting, and it seemed...
Typically neighborhood?
Yeah, typically neighborhood centered,
Yeah.
and interesting compared to some of the other things.
Oh, wait till they get started on the speed bumps. That's an even bigger issue. Y'all have no idea. Really, quite simply, it's this woman lets her dogs out before she goes to bed at night, and they bark all night long. And we've called the police, we've called the health department, we've called everyone we can call. We finally called our councilwoman, and she said that we should go through this process to hopefully try and resolve the issues first. So we have a number of folks from our street and whose properties abut this woman. Our property is actually 4 houses down from this woman.
And you still hear the dogs.
Oh yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When you addressed the issue to her, what exactly was her response? Is she willing to cooperate, or is she just like, these are my dogs and you need to respect it the same way that, you know?
Her responses have been interesting. To each of us individually, she will say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I fell asleep and I didn't hear them." And they're 2 large German Shepherds, so if 4 or 5 houses down we can hear them barking, I find it really difficult to believe that she can't. And so when we speak with her individually, she's very conciliatory and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and that she absolves to solve the problem and that it won't happen again. And then it does.
So basically all she's doing is saying things but not really taking action, which is why you've
Precisely.
taken it to this level.
Precisely. And until the dogs cause harm to someone, which of course we don't want, the animal control can't do anything about them because our backyard is fenced. And so, like I said, thankfully no harm has come to anyone as a result of these dogs, but honestly we're concerned about the dogs because when they're barking outside for 4 and 5 hours, that's just not good for the animals either.
Is she going to be here tonight?
She is supposed to be here this evening.
Okay.
That should be interesting, actually.
It will be interesting because, like I said, in the past, we know the behavior that she exhibits where she may stand up and say, "Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, and X happened and Y happened, and I'll do better next time." And this is an effort to her to say something other than "I'll do better next time."
And how long did you say this has been going on?
About 2 years.
So you've given her a fair amount of time to control the issue.
Correct.
And do other people within the neighborhood feel more or less the same way?
Yes, and which is why. Which is why I'm the first one here, but we've got about 7 or 8 folks apparently who are going to be here tonight from the neighborhood to
And they've
address
addressed the concern as well to her?
Correct. We had actually had a petition signed in our street
Oh, wow.
and then in the neighborhood to address the issue, which is how it got on the agenda here this evening.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.